And then, wow, just how this is going is just blowing my mind. God. God mentions promises connected to those who fear Him. So, all this, right, I learned recently from this sermon I was listening to. And the lady who was preaching said, I'm sorry, I just suck at names, guys. I think it's Sarah, I might know right. Anyways, the lady I was listening to said, you know that verse that says, no weapon formed against me shall prosper, right? Let me look this up. Come on, what's going on? No weapon formed against you shall prosper, and every tongue which rises against you in judgment you shall condemn. This is the inheritance of the servants of the Lord, and their righteousness is from me, says the Lord. Ooh, did y'all hear that? This is the heritage of servants of the Lord, and their righteousness is from me. From the Lord. He's the one who gives you the righteousness, baby. What the lady told me is like, some people like to take good parts of the verse and forgetting that promise is attached to a process, and the process is you have to be a servant of the Lord. And this is how I feel exactly about all this, right? He goes on to say, for His unfailing love toward those who fear Him, is as great as the heights of heaven above the earth. In His word, 3 times, fear Him, fear Him, fear Him. That's something you should take note of. Fear Him. So basically, after He's mentioned His promises, right? This of His love, His unconditional love, He mentions this is, like He says, for in verse 11, for His unfailing love toward those who fear Him. Toward who? Those who fear Him. Another part is, the Lord is like a father to His children, tender and compassionate to those who fear Him. Verse 17, but the love of the Lord remains forever with those who fear Him. In my language, as we would say, itya, Mwari. Just that simple statement. You know when someone say, I don't know if y'all been in those situations, when someone just says to you, itya, Mwari. And sometimes it's a situation where, for me, on my part, sometimes I'm not even in the wrong. It's a misunderstanding or whatever. But yeah, it be what it is. But it just, itya, Mwari. Fear God. Basically is what that means. Fear God. And how do you fear God? How does that look, right? Personally, for me now, it's like, from what I got from when I once researched on it, from questions.org, right? One thing that it revealed to me was that fear of God, knowing that He's always watching. He's always watching. He knows your next move. He knows your thoughts. He knows your actions before you even do them. And yet, He still loves you. Crazy, right? He still loves us, knowing that tomorrow we're probably gonna, be our human selves and mess up sometimes and all that. He still loves us, right? But like fear of the Lord, knowing that He's always watching. He is always watching. In Revelations chapter 1 to 2, mostly that's when Jesus talks about, actually Revelations 2 and 3, I think. Yeah, 2 and 3. Sorry. 2 and 3, right? And in verse 3 it even says, I know all the things you do, that you are neither hot or cold. I wish you were one or the other. And he continues to say, I'll spit you out because, maybe they're awkward. But Jesus specifically says here, I know all the things you do. He says this to all the churches. And these are churches who are doing good, actually, who think they're doing good. But there's something wrong, something off with each one of those churches. He says, I know each and every one. I know. And if we just come to the realization that even if we try to hide it from our parents, guardians, friends, relatives, whatever the case may be, God is watching. Itya Mwari, in all that you do, fear the Lord. And the fear of the Lord is the beginning of true knowledge. Goes on to say, only fools despise wisdom and discipline. So be careful. And there's like this meme that says like, oh, I read the Proverbs and I'm realizing the fools being mentioned is me. Like, that's okay, we can joke about that, it's funny and okay, cool. But don't stay like that, please. Don't stay like that. Realize that and fix the area where you're being a fool in. Because that could be very much connected to whatever troubles you in this world. Really, whatever you're being a fool in, if it's money, relationships, if it's fearing the Lord, if it's despising wisdom and instruction, whatever it may be, don't stay a fool.